to be on your show.
Welcome.
May I sit in the red chair?
This is your chair now.
George Stroumboulopoulos, come on, what a humanitarian.
They said wear black. George will be wearing black.
I actually am.
It's really soft.
Can you...
But there's hard muscles underneath.
When people ask me in interviews, who's your girlfriend, I say Patti Smith.
It's fine with me.
You have worked with some of the great leading men of all time.
This is true.
You have.
Do you know what I do sometimes? I write the list.
Do you really?
What's harder to talk about, sex or religion?
Boy, that's a tough one, isn't it? That's a good question.
So what were you asking me?
You got me there.
This psychoanalysis is going to be a little more demanding than I thought.
We can talk about this for hours, but I'll have to be laying like this instead.
Oh my God, I hate watching myself. Because you walk on and you think, oh shit, it's me again. And you think maybe just once it'll be Robert De Niro, you know?
What's the longest you've outstared a dog?
Oh, like 3 hours.
I would love that 3-hour primetime special where you're just like...
The haircut of No Country makes some impression in some people, and they think that that's all I can do. And actually it's true. Sorry to let you down.
It's time for somebody to say sex is good. It's really good. It's great. Even the bad sex I've had was pretty good.
You were a bouncer in the early 80s in Hollywood?
Yeah, I was.
Other than a bribe, what's the one thing a patron can do to guarantee a jump in the line?
Jump.
How do you manage nerves?
A lot of blow. No. I'm kidding. There was a pause before you guys laughed.
People in the audience wanted me to touch your beard today, dude. Go ahead, so you have a question for Lloyd?
I was just wondering about some advice.
In that movie, you were avenging your father's
Yes.
death. There was some of that.
Yeah.
When you were making it, was that in you at all?
You bet your heart.
May I also bet my ass?
Yes. I didn't know how late this show was on. I don't know the rules here.
Just to make sure that you answer this question
Anyone else
honestly.
got a Gandalf hat? There's a lot of magic in
They
this
all
room.
got it? All right, show's about to start. My man.
Oh, come on, man. You got a boot.
What do we do? Do we go like that?
Yeah, exactly. I just got distracted by your skull ring.
Oh, nice to see you.
How are things?
Very handsome, in addition to being very talented.
George, thank you.
You got it.
Can I take my shoes off?
You sure can.
What's going on here?
You know that once you put that secret chapter in there, that this is going to be the focus point.
I mean, it's very painful.
You're no George, right? I love the way you phrase things. Anonymous wall of aggression. That's really good. I would have just said, people pissing each other off. But
Rush Limbaugh really attacked you.
But he didn't care about me, or he didn't care about stem cells. He didn't care about Parkinson's. He cared about how would he flame up his base.
I've never told this on television, and I can tell it now because it's a true story.
I no more committed crimes than anyone in this room.
Your faith ever been shaken?
Gosh, I hate to say it. He's a little bit shaken right now.
As far as I'm concerned, I won my battle with that evil system that grinds 99% of people to powder.
Never tell somebody in a risky circumstance they have a moral obligation to be out. I'm talking about adults. You're not out to your mom and dad because you're scared. Eat me.
When you were in that moment, did you ever imagine your own death?
All the time. I mean, I thought at the beginning, I thought it was going to be really very soon.
I just want to know it's been 5 years of my life is still cancer-free. And breast cancer,
Ooh. See, you starting too, see? I'm only human here, man.
I don't want the camera on my eyes either.
We live in this postmodern society where women feel like they have to go and get face work and lose weight. I mean, I see people now and I go, what happened to your face?
It's very depressing. This war on drugs and the mass incarcerations that have happened pretty much for the last 40 years has just decimated the black male population. It's slavery.
Is the conversation about mental health issues today the right kind?
No, because I don't think there's a difference between mental health and health.
Do you identify with Asperger's?
I went to an analyst when I was a kid, and I have a little touch of that, a little touch of Tourette's. I still hear myself barking sometimes.
How come the most intellectual being to ever walk the planet is destroying its only home?
Suzanne takes you down.
Stroumboulopoulos. Yeah, the cat came back the very next day. Take my hand, take my whole life to Stroumboulopoulos. He just couldn't stay away.
This is the stuff that makes us who we are.
I'll say.
Strombo.